She's always by my side, and I love it. Why would Hyun Bin, known for his cool composure and private nature, suddenly open up with such raw emotion? What's the real story behind this rare public confession about his wife, the stunning Son Ye-jin? Is their love as perfect as it seems, or is there something deeper, more vulnerable, unfolding behind closed doors? One thing's for sure, this isn't just another celebrity couple moment. Let's uncover the truth behind the words, only on Red Carpet revealed. With that one sentence, Hyun Bin didn't just speak. He disarmed. In a single breath, Korea's most enigmatic leading man peeled back the curtain on a love that, until now, had existed only in hushed interviews and guarded public appearances. The world froze, the cameras blinked, and for the first time in a long time, we didn't see Hyun Bin the actor, we saw Hyun Bin the husband. And what he revealed was nothing short of breathtaking. It was during the Chungmuro Film Forum in Seoul, a polished evening celebrating Korean cinema. When it happened, the moderator, half-jokingly, asked Hyun Bin how he unwinds after intense shooting days. Everyone expected a typical answer, a nap, a workout, maybe golf. Instead, Hyun Bin smiled softly. Then he said it. I go home. And she's there. Even if she's not speaking, even if she's just reading, her presence calms me. She's always by my side, and I love it. The audience didn't breathe. Even the translator hesitated before repeating the words in English. For a man famously private about his personal life, the confession hit like a thunderclap. But it wasn't a slip of the tongue. It was the beginning of a love story finally being told, his way. Later, in a backstage segment filmed exclusively by Red Carpet revealed, Hyun Bin elaborated. With a voice more tender than we've ever heard. Painted a picture not of stardom, but of sanctuary. There was this one night after a really exhausting shoot. I came home past midnight. I didn't expect her to be awake. But there she was, in the living room, waiting, holding warm tea. No words, no big gestures, just her being there. And suddenly, all the weight I carried that day disappeared. Paused, eyes lowering as if replaying that quiet moment. In this world, that kind of presence is rare, unspoken, constant. That's when I knew, I never want to live without it. Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin's romance has captivated the world from the beginning, starting with their fiery chemistry in Crash Landing on You, which blurred the line between real and real so convincingly that fans all but willed them into becoming a couple. Yet, even after confirming their relationship in 2021 and marrying in 2022 in what many dubbed the wedding of the decade, they remained elusive. Public appearances were rare. Social media posts? Even rarer. But behind the scenes, something quietly beautiful was unfolding. In the very house they now call home, Hyun Bin found comfort in the little things, Son Ye-jin reminding him to eat when he skips meals, the way she gently touches his shoulder when he's deep in thought. The small notes she leaves tucked into his scripts that simply say, "You've got this." Many have wondered what makes their bond so strong. According to Hyun Bin, it's not the drama or the spectacle, it's the softness. She sees through me. She knows when I'm pretending to be okay. There was a day I came home, completely worn out. I didn't say anything. But she sat next to me, leaned her head on my shoulder, and said, "Let's just sit. No words tonight." Apostrophe that was everything. Seemingly ordinary moments, he explained, are where his real life begins. Colleagues on the set of Hyun Bin's recent project shared that something has shifted. He used to be focused, yes, but always closed off. Now, there's this warmth around him. Said one assistant director, he's more patient, more present. It's like being loved by her made him softer, but stronger. One crew member even recounted a surprising moment. After a particularly stressful scene, Hyun Bin took a call from Son Ye-jin during break. Walked to the corner of the set, turned his back to everyone, and laughed. Not the actor's laugh, the husband's laugh. When he came back, tension was gone. He was glowing. The confession has since gone viral. Hyun Bin reveals sweet marriage truth trended worldwide. Fans called it the real-life K-drama we all needed. Celebrities chimed in. International media scrambled for translated clips. Even Son Ye-jin's own fan cafe shared emotional tributes. And while some speculated whether this might be the prelude to an even bigger announcement, perhaps a growing family, Hyun Bin brushed off the rumors with a knowing smile. We live quietly. But I think it's time people know, I'm not quiet because I'm hiding. I'm quiet because I'm happy. Truly happy. Beyond the glitter of awards shows and the bustle of film sets lies a different world for Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin. A world where fame fades, and only two people remain, quietly navigating the sacred space between them. When asked how marriage had changed him, Hyun Bin didn't hesitate. I used to chase things, success, approval, perfection. Now, I chase nothing, because when I wake up and see her next to me, already have everything. Their home isn't grand in the way one might expect of two global celebrities. According to a close family friend, it's warm, minimal, filled with sunlight, books, and laughter, echoing Son Ye-jin's personality. But there's one room that holds a special place in Hyun Bin's heart, the kitchen. She makes breakfast for me when I have early calls. Said, laughing softly. She's not a morning person at all, but she insists. If it's just fruit and toast, she'll wait until I sit, and then ask if I slept well. Every single time. It's in these gestures, small, deliberate, unspoken, that their love story quietly flourishes. Fame, pressure, and the anchor at home. For a man constantly under the microscope, the pressure can be suffocating. Expectations of a nation, the weight of international stardom, the endless demand to be perfect. But it's Son Ye-jin's unwavering presence that gives Hyun Bin the strength to carry it all. She reminds me I'm human. Admitted during the interview, I'm allowed to fail. Allowed to be tired. With her, I don't have to act. Outsiders say Son Ye-jin has developed a habit of sneaking encouraging notes into his belongings before major shoots. One such note was spotted peeking out of his coat pocket during a press event, and though he quickly tucked it away, fans caught the brief message, "You're already enough." That doesn't need to prove itself. In an age where celebrity couples often document every hug and handhold for the world to see, Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin stand in defiant contrast. No constant selfies, no dramatic social media declarations, just stolen glances, gentle smiles at each other during crowded events, and the kind of trust that doesn't need an audience. As Hyun Bin put it, he doesn't need to perform love. She lives it. That authenticity is perhaps what has drawn fans so deeply into their story. Because while the world loves a dramatic on-screen romance, what it truly craves is a real one, messy, quiet, honest. The rumors they don't address, and why that matters. Speculation has always followed them. Are they expecting a child? Are they planning to move abroad? Will they work together again? But Hyun Bin has chosen silence, not as a form of secrecy, but of protection. Some things are too sacred for cameras. Or love doesn't need to be explained. It just needs to be lived. This boundary, this decision to keep what matters most behind closed doors, is perhaps their greatest act of rebellion and devotion. When the lights go off. One of the most striking parts of the interview was Hyun Bin's description of his favorite time of day, just after dinner, when the dishes are done, and the world outside goes quiet. Sit beside me, her feet on the couch, reading and just resting. Sometimes we talk, sometimes we don't. But those silences are the loudest love I've ever heard. He smiled then, soft, content. Completely unguarded. That's when I know I'm home. A lesson in love for all of us. In speaking up, Hyun Bin didn't just reveal more about his marriage, he reminded the world what love can be. Not loud, not perfect, not performative, present, constant, and full of grace. Son Ye-jin, in all her elegance and quiet strength, has become his anchor. And Hyun Bin, man once known for his reserved mystery, is now a beacon of vulnerability, a man unafraid to show that real strength lies in tenderness. Their story is still being written. Perhaps there will be new chapters, a family, another project together, a shift away from the spotlight. But no matter where life takes them, one thing is certain, she will be by his side, and he will